Now this is episode 4 of fixing up my girlfriend's car that I purchased for her after a car accident. So this is going to be the episode where we replace every single suspension part that we need left. So hope you guys enjoy and let the episode commence. So we have ourselves the new shock. We have the axle, the lower control arm, the brake pads, and the rotor, which I'm going to reuse. And I'm just going to swap over to the new knuckle. And then I also have the outer tie rod, the inner tie rod, and the sway bar end link. All right guys, so I jacked up the other side and then I went ahead and took off the shock. Now, as much as I don't like replacing springs, I had to since the new strut didn't come with a spring. So I had to just swap it out from the old one and onto the new one. Now onto removing the old axle. Now the only reason I'm removing it is because when I was removing the spindle, I accidentally tore the boot a little bit. And you guys know once it has a tear, it's going to start spewing out the grease inside. Holy crap, finally. With the hammer, we did it. Out with the old and in with the new. Now what I like doing is just giving it a couple of whacks from the end. Keeping it nice and straight. Now I'm just gonna double check it went all the way in there, and it looks like we did. All right, now that we have the axle in place, we should be able to put the lower control arm pretty easy. All right, there you have it, just like that. We have the hole lined up and we put the bolt through. Now next up in the process is gonna be to remove the inner tie rod. Now this is gonna be the hardest one, so let's start cutting it off, and then we're gonna take off the inner tie rod. And in case you guys didn't know, if you have to remove your inner tie rod, just go to your local AutoZone and grab yourself a loaner tool. That's going to help you get the inner tie rod out and then replace it with a new one. All right, now the last thing to do is put the spindle on. So what we're going to do is we're going to transfer everything from the old one onto the new one. And then we should be good to go install this back on the car and then finalize everything and tidy everything up. All right, now that everything's ready to go, we put the spindle back on. Now I'm not going to bore you guys with any more of this footage. So pretty much at the end, I just tidied up every single bolt and nut that I had to. And then this is the final product. This is how the car is standing right now. The last thing to do is to do the body panels. And that should be it for the car. So catch you guys next time. Peace out.